cocky, my boy. No matter how good you are. Don't ever let them see you coming. That's the gas, my friend.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Excuse me, man. I'm gonna try to make this quick, man. But yeah, it's getting deep. It's getting deep as far as the heavyweight division, the future of the heavyweight division. I'm looking at this, man. I'm looking at some of these amateurs and stuff, and these guys coming out. These guys are like super heavyweight division. You know how we thought, like, okay, you know, the age of the super heavyweight started with like Lennox, and you probably had like one guy like, you know, George Foreman or something like that. Maybe one guy. Well, we talking about like all these dudes are coming out now, like this 6'5". You have to be at least 6'5", 6'7", or something like that to making that. Because, you know, you had Tyson Fury. He's still coming back. You know, he's still in the game. He's young. You know what I'm saying? He just made 30, going on 31. But, yeah, so I was listening to some, you know, YouTube videos, and they had Richard Schaefer on there, and he mentioned some dude that, you know, that he got, that I ain't know nothing about. He's got this guy named Tony Yoka. Tony Yoka. And I'm like, Tony Yoka? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You involved with the heavyweight division. You got this dude named Tony Yoka, some other guy named Joe Joyce and stuff like that. So I'm like checking these dudes out, and I'm just looking at Tony Yoka because I'm thinking about, man, this dude's pretty big. So this guy's from France, man. Decorated Olympian. Looks like he's been in the Olympic Games, I guess in the amateurs, the World Amateur Championships since like 2011, you know what I'm saying? As far as his history with this British amateur guy who, you know, that he beat, you know, for that gold medal, he beat him twice. You know, Joe Joyce, he's you know what I'm saying, he's highly praised by David Haye, you know what I'm saying? So they got Joe Joyce and Tony Yoka. And so I'm saying this because this dude got the same dimensions as, you know, Deontay Wilder. And the dude was nice. He's nice, man. I just saw him in the bout versus this guy. What's this guy's name? I think it's let me look it up, man. I hate to go back and forth on this stuff, man, but yeah, Travis Clark. And he's got another fight coming up in Paris against this guy Jonathan Rice, October 14th. So be on the lookout, man. Just check him out on YouTube if you can. But old boy is real nice, man. This guy is real nice. And so I checked him out on YouTube, right? Just look him up on YouTube, man. Just look up the fight on YouTube. I'm not going to leave no link in the descriptions and stuff like that. So, yeah, so I'm watching this fight. And he all speaking French. Like, oui, and all this other stuff, right? And so I'm starting hearing this American. I was like, man, that dude sound familiar. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm hearing this American voice. I'm like, who the hell is that? That sound like, what's his name? I'm like, man, that sound like old boy Virgil Hunter. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking it sound like Virgil Hunter. But I wasn't sure because I couldn't see nobody in the corner. They wasn't showing nobody. Just showing Tony Yoka and his opponent. And I was like, well, maybe that's his opponent. Maybe his opponent's American or something like that. Because, I don't know. But no, man, guess who's in his corner? That's right, Virgil Hunter, man. None other than man, the philosopher himself, man. Virgil Hunter is in the corner of Tony Yoka. And this man's from Paris, you know, so I'm only assuming he speaks French. But I'm going to take a logical guess saying that this man speaks French. And being that there wasn't anybody in this corner speaking French, you know, trying to translate while Virgil Hunter is running his mouth, giving his instructions, I'm only going to assume that this man also speaks English. So, Yeah, man. I can see why, Anthony Joshua was trying to think, was like, man, I'm getting out at 30, because it's getting hot, man. It's getting hot. You got, I'm just, you know what? I think I might make another video about his own backyard, because, man, it's getting hot in his backyard. It's heating up, man. It's heating up. You know what I'm saying? The British guys are coming out with some boys. You know what I'm saying? They got their own little crew down there. They you know what I'm saying? But that's a separate video, because I want to do it justice. That's a separate video, but I want to do it justice. But yeah, man, check out Tony Yoka, man. Tony Yoka. I'm gonna say he's like the French Deontay Wilder. They got the same dimensions, man. The same weight and everything, like 230, 6'7", or 82-inch reach. That's Deontay Wilder right there. You know what I'm saying? Only a 6-year age difference. This guy's got plenty of room to grow. Face some of the best, and also by his amateur background, he was in the World Series of Boxing. So he was in the AIBA. You know what I'm saying? Pro boxing participant. The AIBA thing, the World Series of Boxing. They got that thing. So I guess he got paid in a few tournaments. But so don't be surprised, man, if you see him. I don't know whether it's the sanctioning bodies or whatnot, which, country you come from. Some people count them and some people don't, which is interesting. So I don't know. It depends on who you register with regarding which sanctioning body or whatnot. Yeah, man, that's something that somebody can let me know about that. That'd be great, man. Maybe I need to look up on that and explain that. You know what I'm saying? That's something to study. Why some guys, records are counted as being pro bouts, and some guys' record, with the World Series of Boxing, with the AIBA, is counted when they turn pro, and some guys ain't not counted when they turn pro. That's very interesting to me. Somebody's got to explain that to me, but I'm gonna do my best to check that out. But yeah, man, check out Tony Yoka, man. Tony Yoka, he's with Richard Schaefer and David Haye. We got the Haymaker Ringstar Promotions, and they doing it, man. They picking up some of these heavyweights out there, and in Europe and whatnot. They doing their thing, and so they gonna be some players, man. They gonna be some players. I don't know, man. And it's looking good for them. They got the two best, prospects, and they say everybody was gunning for these guys. And Virgil Hunter is with this dude, and he looked nice, man. He looked real nice. The finish was nice. Defense was nice. The jab was nice. Everything was nice. He stayed composed and everything like that. He didn't look sloppy or anything. He dropped the dude the first time with a body punch. And then, he finished him up, man. But he finished him up clean. But nothing sloppy about his work or nothing like that, man. He just kept his distance with his jab. He saw an opening. Bam, went right to the body. Knocked the dude down. Then he finished him with I think it was a straight right. The dude was in the corner. Go ahead and check it out, man. I'll catch y'all later. All right, bye.